Some days you might be dragging, so you might grab an energy drink. But doctors say consuming a few of these plus the sun may be life-threatening. Students have an opportunity to dig into a new culture as well as have a great meal. Though all these shirts are different, there is one common thread. Domestic violence is an issue not only here in Troy, but also all across the world. This is all that's left after multiple brush fires threaten the livelihood of families in Santa Rosa County, who say they are ready to catch the person or people responsible for the fires. For Emily Whitfield and her grandchildren, it took them a whole year to finally climb into a car on the 360 observation wheel.
Well, we heard the wheel was leaving and we decided to bring the grandkids and let them ride it.
And they're not alone. Many people waited in line while crews finished routine maintenance for a chance to rise 200 feet in the air.
We wanted to come down here and be a part of it and enjoy the scenery on the beach and everything.
The observation wheel has been on Pensacola Beach for a year. In that time, it has struggled to turn a profit, something that comes to no surprise to Kevin McClendon, who's also trying to catch a ride before it's too late.
I haven't really met anybody that's ridden on it, honestly. People have said they've ridden on it, but they never really elaborated on it.
Because it's not making enough money on the beach, the owners of the observation wheel are moving it to Atlanta, which to people like Emily, who understands, is still sad to see it leave.
I really would like for it to stay, but I understand it's not producing enough revenue, and that is the reason they're leaving. So I wish it could have stayed.
Reporting on Pensacola Beach, Montgomery, Channel 3 News. Relief may be on the way for some airline passengers. The FAA is looking to ease restrictions on items like tablets, e-books, and music players in low altitude, something Mike Edge feels would be beneficial for all travelers.
If they could use their devices without having to turn them off and turn them back on and use them during flight, that would, I think, be better.
The decision comes after flyers have failed to follow the rules when using their electronic device during flight. In response, the FAA might grant passengers the opportunity to use their gadgets during takeoffs and landings, a change Mr. Raven sees as a helpful resource for business purposes.
Worrying about having to make a call when you get to the next stop, so it's very convenient. I think it's a great idea.
But safety issues like electronic interference are still concerns. Some passengers understand why the ban against electronics are in place, and people like Lacey Lucas don't have much of a problem with it.
I think for the safety issue, it may be a problem. With terrorism and everything like that.
No changes will be announced until September, but making calls on your cell phone or using the internet during flight are still not allowed. Reporting in Pensacola, Montgomery, Channel 3 News. Some days you might be dragging, so you might grab an energy drink, but doctors say consuming a few of these plus the sun may be life-threatening. Glenn Winhan says that he tries to stay away from energy drinks.
Tried a few and it seems like I get a real high, then I come down hard.
A feeling that comes to no surprise to Dr. Ellis Gordon. Energy drinks are filled with tons of caffeine that damages your body.
Caffeine can also be a little bit of a diuretic, so you can be losing some fluids along the way.
But do they actually give you that extra boost? Gordon says that receiving energy from a can is not true.
We're wringing the last little bit of stuff out of your own cells, and so you have a problem with fatigue.
Drinking too many energy drinks with a mixture of too much sun can send you to the hospital.
1 or 2 energy drinks in and of themselves, no, not necessarily. Contributing to a heat injury, absolutely.
For some people, they know exactly what it means to stay properly hydrated.
And being from Arizona, we've actually had it drilled into our heads of always taking water where we need to.
So instead of downing one of these, doctors say get plenty of rest and get some more exercise. Reporting from Pensacola Beach, Montgomery, Channel 3 News.